the sort of moment that it struck me that I actually had a career in this industry, I think, was somewhere in the first film I was working on, where I started as a junior on the film, and I was insecure, and I was sort of scared, and I was trying to get my wits about me, and I was pretty good at what I did, even at that stage of the game. I was a pretty good animator. I came into the craft quite good at it, but what I didn't know I was good at was problem solving. And it wasn't just sort of a typical problem solving ability that I felt I had. I was good at problem solving conflict. When we work in films, there's a lot at stake. Deadlines are really tight. There's a lot of overtime. There's a lot of people, creative people, who want to be heard. And that environment can lead to a lot of conflict. And I found that my greatest strength wasn't even so much as an artist or an animator. I think my strongest skill is like a diplomat or an arbitrator. And I think what's really important, what I learned about that, what's really important is because of all the jockeying and all the egos and all the deadlines and all the stress, for me, as long as I kept the best interest of the project at heart, then even if my ideas or the decisions I was making weren't the right ones, at least they had the right intention. And it just made my choices and my thought process more pure, and it made people higher up in the chain able to trust me because they knew I wasn't jockeying for political advantage. They knew I wasn't in it just for my own personal gain. They knew that I had the best interest of their film at heart, and if a director feels that about an artist, that artist gets a lot more freedom, a lot more work, a lot more footage on film. And for me, that's really what it's all about, is to get as much on film as you possibly can.